What is China famous for? China is known as one of the largest countries and is well known for a variety of things, but you may be wondering, what specifically is China famous for? This video will answer just that. From the iconic Great Wall of China and other famous landmarks to silk and other traditional Chinese items. China is both a gorgeous and intriguing tourist destination, but it's not all rainbows and sunshine. 32 things China is known and famous for. Before we continue, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will get notified when we upload the next video. Number 32. Chinese hand fan. Made of bird feathers, it was widely recognized as the symbol of wealth, authority, and wisdom. During the Han Dynasty, the fan became popular among common people as more affordable bamboo fans and hand-woven cattail leaf fans were invented. Number 31. Chinese Oprah masks. Chinese Oprah masks, also known as Jing masks, have distinct colors and patterns that provide information about a character's motivations, character, or virtue to the audience. Number 30. Acupuncture. The delicate insertion of needles into the skin is used in this age-old Chinese therapeutic method. Acupuncture is used to treat a broad range of ailments, including pain relief. Although there is no scientific evidence that acupuncture points exist, research have demonstrated that this sort of treatment is effective for some ailments. Number 29. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. Its sceneries are extraordinarily diverse, with lush woods, unusual rock formations, and deep canyons. Apart from being known for its unique beauty, this national park is also famous because it's here where the movie Avatar was filmed. Number 28. Communism. China became a communist state on October 1, 1949, when leader Mao Zedong established the People's Republic of China. Since then the country has been ruled by a single party, the Chinese Communist Party, which has total control of the country. Even though the present constitution, which was formed in 1982, provides several civil rights, this practice has not been followed very well. Number 27. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China. It is located on the country's southern coast and serves as a hub for national trade and investment. This city is also known for its stunning buildings, cutting-edge technology, and famous landmarks. Victoria Peak, the Big Buddha, the Avenue of Stars, and Kai Lin Nunnery are just a few of the well-known sites. Number 26. Chinese Zodiac. The Chinese Zodiac, also known as Sheng Xiao or Shu Xiang, was invented during the Zhang dynasty. The Chinese lunar calendar defines people's zodiac signs based on their birth year. The animal signs of the zodiac are as follows: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. A sign is said to be able to define a person's personality. Number 25. Tea. Tea is thought to have originated in China during the Shang dynasty. Since then, it has been famous for its medical benefits. People drank tea as medicine long before they drank it as a beverage. Green tea, Tai Guanyin, Yangshan Mao Feng, Longjing tea, and chrysanthemum tea are among the most popular teas in China. Number 24. Chinese language. Chinese is the most spoken language in the world, with approximately 1.3 billion speakers. This language is split into dialects, each with its own pronunciation and vocabulary. The written characters, on the other hand, are the same. Mandarin is China's official language and the most widely spoken. Other significant dialects are Xiang, Yunnanese, Wu, Min, and Yu, Cantonese. Number 23. Ancient sites. China has an extraordinarily rich history and a plethora of historical landmarks. Some famous ancient Chinese sites are the Summer Palace, China's largest imperial garden. The Temple of Heaven, Beijing's largest imperial of religious buildings. And the three Confucius sites, these include a temple, a mansion, and a cemetery in Confucius's hometown. Number 22. Fastest train in the world. China's Shanghai Maglev is the world's fastest public train, reaching speeds of about 460 km per hour. The train runs from Shanghai Pudong Airport to Longyang Road Station in the city center. This is a 30-kilometer trip that takes only 7.5 minutes to finish. Number 21. Chopsticks. Chopsticks are a traditional Chinese item that is well known around the world. They originated in China roughly 5,000 years ago and spread to Japan, Vietnam, and Korea around 500 AD. Almost one-third of the world's population utilizes chopsticks daily, which is nearly the same as the number of individuals who use knives and forks. Number 20. Famous inventions from China. China has produced several significant inventions. Paper, gunpowder used for fireworks, woodblock printing, and the compass are among the most significant. But wait, there's more. Silk, porcelain, rockets, kites, toothbrushes, and paper money were all invented in China. Number 19. Tibet. Tibet is an autonomous territory in southwest China, located on the northern side of the Himalayas. Tibet has its own political and spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, as well as its own national flag, currency, passports, army, and language. For many years, Tibet's independence has been a point of conflict. While Tibetans claim independence, the Chinese government maintains Tibet has been a part of China for ages. Having said that, it's useful to know that Tibet has abundant natural resources and a strategic location. This is claimed to be the reason for China's involvement. Number 18. Largest army in the world. The People's Liberation Army of China is the world's largest army, with over 2 million active soldiers, sailors, and airmen. It was known as the Chinese Red Army when it was formed in 1927 under Mao Zedong's reign. Number 17. Chinese lanterns. Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, is China's most important celebration. According to the Chinese lunar calendar, the festival signifies the beginning of spring and the beginning of a new year. Although there is no set date for Chinese New Year, the holiday is celebrated every year between January 21 and February 20. Thousands of iconic Chinese lanterns are displayed around China during the celebrations. These lanterns represent happiness and are said to be a lucky charm. Number 16. Feng Shui. Feng Shui is an old Chinese philosophy that dates back at least 3,000 years, if not longer. The practice of Feng Shui teaches to find balance and harmony with the natural world. This is done by positioning and designing pieces in a living space that is in harmony with the natural world. Number 15. Chinese architecture. One of my favorite features about China is its stunning architecture. The country is full of magnificent landmarks. Historic imperial palaces, temples, mausoleums, and defensive walls to modern structures like Harbin Grand Theater, Liang Museum, and the National Stadium. When it comes to architecture, China has something to offer to nearly any taste. Number 14. Famous people from China. Nearly every country has its famous people and celebrities, and China is no different. To name just a few. Number 13. The Forbidden City. The Forbidden City is one of China's most iconic landmarks. This massive imperial palace complex is in the middle of Beijing. For over 500 years, the Forbidden City served as China's governmental and ceremonial center. It was completed in 1420 and served as a home to 24 emperors together with their families and servants until 1924. The Forbidden City is now one of China's most significant cultural heritage sites, and it is well worth a visit. Number 12. Chinese food. A list of what China is known for would be incomplete without mentioning Chinese food. This is one of the world's oldest cuisines, and it is both diverse and exquisite. A classic Chinese meal includes rice, noodles, or steamed buns, as well as veggies and meat. Number 11. World's largest population. China is the country with the largest population, with an astounding 14.5 billion people. This is because, following World War II, the Chinese were motivated to have as many children as possible. This was a strategy to get more money into the country, but things got a little out of hand. China's overpopulation became so severe that the country was forced to implement a one-child policy from 1980 to 2015. This was followed by a two-child policy, which ceased in 2021. Couples can have no more than 3 children as of today. Number 10. TikTok. TikTok, known in China as Douyin, is a popular short-form video sharing app with over 1 billion users. And it's very addictive. TikTok was released in 2016, but it wasn't available globally until 2 years later. The app rapidly gained popularity, especially during the 2020 pandemic. Number 9. Pandas. The giant panda, with its gorgeous black and white fur, inhabits in a few mountain ranges in southwest China. These panda bears are China's most popular and prettiest animal, but there are only around 2,000 of them remaining in the wild. On a brighter side, pandas are no longer listed as endangered since about 2021. They are, however, fragile and must be guarded. Number 8. Peking Duck. Peking duck is a traditional Chinese dish with roots dating back to the southern and northern dynasties. Contrary to popular belief, Peking duck originated in Nanjing, a city in the Chinese province of Jiangsu. And not in Beijing. Peking is an antiquated spelling for Beijing. Wrapped in a thin crepe, the meal comprises of roasted duck meat, spring onions, cucumbers, and sweet bean sauce. Number 7. Calligraphy. Brush calligraphy could be traced back to ancient China, where it first appeared during the Qin dynasty. It is regarded as one of the 4 most significant ancient Chinese art forms, and all educated men, as well as certain women, were required to be proficient in it. Calligraphy is still practiced by millions of calligraphers in modern China, both amateurs and professionals. Number 6. Fast-growing economy. Since the country's economic reform in 1978, China's economy has been continuously rising. China is expected to overtake the United States as the world's largest economy. China is recognized as the factory of the world. It is the largest manufacturer of concrete, steel, fertilizer, clothing, and toys. Which brings me to my next point. Number 5. Made in China. China has surpassed the United States as the world's largest manufacturer due to its low labor costs and extensive workforce. As a result, it's no wonder that the Made in China label is the most familiar in the world. Products with the Made in China label have a reputation for being of low quality, however this isn't always the case. Though there are many low-quality, low-cost products under this label, there are also numerous high-quality Chinese products. These, however, will be more costly. Number 4. Silk. Silk processing first began in China about 2640 BC. The wife of the Yellow Emperor was drinking tea when a silk cocoon dropped into her cup and unraveled, according to history. She noticed that the cocoon was made from a long and strong thread and started weaving these fibers into luxurious fabric. From then on, China started producing silk. The Chinese kept the production of silk secret for over 1,000 years, but information eventually started to leak, and the practice would slowly establish in other countries. Number 3. Terracotta Warriors. Over 7,000 clay soldiers, horses, equipment, and chariots constitute the Terracotta Warriors of Zion. These sculptures were made to guard Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of the Qin dynasty, in the afterlife. The army was discovered underground in the emperor's burial complex, and it is considered one of the greatest ancient world finds. One fascinating aspect is that each of these fighters had a unique set of facial features. The workers who created the Terracotta Warriors were buried alive surrounding the emperor's tomb, according to ancient records. This occurred to keep the troops hidden following the emperor's unexpected passing. Number 2. Martial arts. According to the legend, the Yellow Emperor is said to have brought martial arts in China during the Xia dynasty, 2070-1600 BC. It's believed that these skills have been developed as a form of combat practiced by warriors in ancient China. Some of the most well-known and prominent Chinese martial arts are Tai Chi, Baguazhang, Shaolin Kung Fu, and Wing Chun. These combat methods are now widespread in many countries around the world. Number 1. The Great Wall. The Great Wall of China is one of the country's most well-known landmarks. It was erected as a military defense line to protect the nation from invaders between the 3rd and 17th centuries BC. The construction is made up of many walls and fortifications that stretch for a total length of 21.196 kilometers. The Great Wall of China is a symbol of the Chinese civilization's long history